my balconies. My poor balconies. Oh dear, I've got only two. I've got only two balconies. What does she want?
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're at the Pelican restaurant and there's, well, three princesses in town. That was Princess Alice. Of course, that's Princess Coco the Pelican. That's what many, many people come to see. And of course, many people come to see this blonde beauty. And her name is Miss Archingrasivialabo.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. And I'm afraid that I'm gonna be fully massaged on all parts of my body. You can't even imagine how nice massage this lovely Coco can do. And most of the massage was happening on my double sisters,
twin sisters,
as I call them balconies, by the way. I have to check if they're all right at the end of the video. But she's not biting you. She's so soft and gentle, and I'm loving it every time when she comes to me closer.
She is indeed. There she is, Coco the superstar. That's the Pelican who actually owns the restaurant. And if you want a spectacality of a picture or perhaps a little video, you come to the Pelican restaurant. She's on show every single day, and of course she will dance and she will prance. Come and see this young lady. Come on, Miss Coco. Ella, Ella. Ella, Coco. Ella, Ella. You might get a bit of ice cream as well if you want. You never know. There is the superstar known as Miss Coco in the Pelican restaurant. And of course that's where Mr. Paul and the beauty Miss Archingrasivialabo are. And we're going to sit down and have a little bit of a chat and tell you about some of the things that are going on in the YouTube channel. And of course, on top of that, where Miss Archingrasivialabo has been, because she's been to Georgia for quite a long time.
I'm trying to call her close to the kids because they come to see her, and she doesn't have any sense of understanding that the children wanted her. Anyway, you can't teach her anything. She's
now just stolen my cigar.
She's
Coco has just stolen on camera my cigar.
She's already very clever.
She's a cheeky, sneaky little monkey is what she is.
You know, because she's watched you so many times doing this smoking a cigar, that she gets jealous. Of course, if you don't give to her what you do, so she's going to be jealous.
She is a very beautiful little bird, by the way. She really is. And very, very gentle. Don't be shy if you are littly. She's not going to beat you alive. All she wants to do is have that little bit of fuss and that little bit of love. And she likes to play like a naughty, cheeky, sneaky little monkey.
Yes. Well.
Are you coming back for some more? There we are. There we are, eaten alive on camera by the superstar known as Miss Coco. There she is. That's what she does. She doesn't hurt, by the way. She just pecks away, probably trying to eat you, but I think it's more affection than anything else. And she is a legend in the Paphos Harbour. So please, please come down to get a Paphos. Come to the Pelican restaurant, and this is what you will see. There she is, posing on camera. And quite often she's flexing her wings and strutting her stuff in the downtown Paphos Harbour. Anyway, back to the reason for the video. Miss Archingrasivialabo is back. I understand one or two of you know, perhaps if you just tuned in, there she is, there's the blonde beauty. So, did you enjoy your trip away?
First of all, I would like to say a huge, huge thank you to those people who really were asking about me, who really were missing me. She's still making massage. I've already paid for what she asked, but she doesn't want to stop actually. And I would like to say a huge, huge thank you to those people who really read the comments and said that they're missing you. To be honest, I missed you too. I missed the process. I missed, of course, Mr. Paul. I missed you all, our dearest, lovely, beautiful members of family. And I missed all this beautiful island of love. Because you cannot stay away more than a month. It's been a month of my journey. Unfortunately, the journey was not for that very happy reason. The reason was that my son's grandfather, my ex father-in-law
Yeah,
died.
father-in-law died, yeah.
He died when he was 87, and if you understand, that was the very last straw connecting my son and his family. So this was the last straw or last cotton. Talk it, tell whatever you want, but I supposed to fly a bit later, and I had to change my ticket about 4 days earlier, because that's happened. The tradition in Georgia is very. The tradition in Georgia is very different. When the person dies, they keep the person at home for about 3 days, 3 nights, and all the relatives and all the people who want to come and say goodbye, to see the person for the last time, they more than welcome. They bring flowers, they in the mines talking on the top of the, near the coffin to the person, and understanding that that's gonna be the last sending away. And for me, of course, was not really easy to do it, and I wanted to be close with my son. I think
She's a bit jealous, I think, at the
very
moment.
soon. I think very soon she's gonna eat my nose, my eyes, and everything. She loves my watch. I do love it too.
She's packing away absolutely everything, by the way. And she is a superstar,
Yeah,
there's no
she
doubt
was
about it.
sleeping not long ago, and she woke up, and now she's full of energy, as you understand. So the process went quite all right. Everything that. Not the process of biting my balconies, by the way, the process of graving. Is it correct, Mr. Paul?
Burying, yeah, burying.
The process of graving
Your
his
father-in-law, yeah.
grandfather, my father-in-law, who was a really, really good man. He lost both of the sons. He's lost his wife, and he was away for about 2.5 years. He was 87, as I said before, and yeah, only God knows when you're gonna be there. And I would like to say that big thank you personally to Andrea and Matt, because I read many comments personally. Why? Because there's so much often commenters that it shows you how people care about you. I don't really ask and expect all the family members watch every single videos, but if you understand, from my side, I have to say this huge thank you, because I really feel it's like examination of the students, and I'm a teacher, and I highly, hugely, and I mean it, appreciate it, Andrea and Matt.
And also, I'd like to say a big shout out to Lord Simon, Lady Jessica, Princess Meghan, and of course Gangster Max. And I noticed that you are wearing a little gift.
Jessica, I decided to put the lovely bracelet that you left for me. Unfortunately, it never happened. I wanted to be with you, but this was the circumstance, and I told it before now, and I'm sure Mr. Paul could have tell you what happened. Not because I didn't plan this holiday going away, I did, but it was sort of something very peppering, should I say, deep in my heart. I even supposed to make some videos from over there, but the mood, the situation, and everything, the operator man was away, and everything was against me. I really would love to see you next time. It's our beautiful, strong Megan and Max, and of course Jason. Huge thank you for coming and making the lovely, great company to my Mr. Paul. you know, these sort of things happening in the life, and you cannot avoid it. Mostly me and Paul are very, very positive people, but sometimes the life is hitting you deep in there where you don't want it to be. And you have to stand as a still soldier in order not to show your tears, your pain, and your negativity. Therefore, I didn't want to say any hellos from Georgia, even though Georgia is amazing. It's beautiful, it's all green now, it has a new buildings. I could have show you many, many beautiful places maybe. To be honest, even the physiological mood of myself was not really good, because after all this stress and after all I passed, my hands were shaking. I don't think you would love the alcoholics shaking of hand by me.
So, to give you a little bit of background, just so you understand, Marika's father-in-law unfortunately passed away. He was 87 years of age, and to be honest, he's a fabulous man. He really, really was. But for those of you who don't know, perhaps you're new to the channel, Marika's first husband died in the war. He was 26 when he passed away. Unfortunately, he was, well, killed during the war. Marika has a son with that gentleman, and that is now my son. At the end of the day, these things happen, but when the father-in-law passed away, obviously we had to make arrangements for his funeral, and we had to make arrangements for Marika to fly to Tbilisi. Hence why she was off camera for a month. And her mother is, I'm not going to say unwell, I believe she's going to outlive us all. I really do. But she has her ups and downs, as of course people do when they get to that certain age. But we know that Dada will be with us for a very long time, and we've got the naughty, sneaky, cheeky little monkey sneaking up us again, trying to peck at the camera. She is a superstar. So that's the background, and of course now Marika is back. We're a positive channel, but just so you understand, we do have the same problems as everybody else has, and unfortunately, family members do die. That's a shame. And hopefully, we get to live for a long, long time indeed. So, on a positive note, are you glad to be back on the island?
I am very glad to be back. I am really, really happy. You know, you have to go out to appreciate, out of the country where you live, to appreciate how beautiful place that you live in. Because you always compare then. You live in somewhere, generally, so long, and then you going away, you meet different circumstances, and you meet different rules, lifestyle, and maybe you cannot be suitable there anymore, even though I was born in Georgia, in Tbilisi, but, you know, depending how much time you passed in the country that you lived, like me, I now understand that here is my home. I would be going and seeing my mother, of course, who, like Mr. Paul said, she was not very well, and she looked after that grandfather of my son, so my father-in-law, for about, not before he died, but about a month last year, because he had nobody next to him, and he was living in the village, outskirts of Tbilisi. So she invited him, you know, to look
What was
after
his name, Marika?
Archie.
Archie.
He was a very, very good man, very fair man, and therefore he left quite good shadow in our hearts. All of the people, amazing amount of people have come to see him and to say goodbye. Really, we couldn't even expect that so many people. I didn't know that in that very village live so many people.
So let's raise a glass. Come on. We'll raise a glass to Archie. Cheers, Archie.
So, if there is anything in that world, I really hope that your spirit soul, whatever's left of you, will be lightening over there in that life, like a star, huge star, and because really this man deserved. But now it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm always happy to come back, and I'm really loving Cyprus. I missed all of you, thinking of you all. I was time to time reading the comments, the commentings of yours, and always appreciating your effort towards us. Don't forget that we will always love you and make all possible to bring on that beautiful screens of yours a little bit of positivity and happiness. I will be really positive, and since I met Mr. Paul, I've been thinking so, because I've got the best man in the world.
Am I a god?
Yeah, so
Could be.
I'm really appreciating every single little detail, but I'm afraid he does not only single little details, he does all huge details.
So on that note, we're going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget, you know what you do, you hit that like, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to coming back to the little channel known as Marika. Big plans are afoot. Many new topics are going to be coming, and of course there's a new YouTube channel coming. We'll let you into the secret very, very soon indeed. Of course, a brand new website will be coming online in 3 to 4 weeks. That will give you opportunities to find out more about that most beautiful woman in the world, and of course Mr. Paul. And of course you'll be able to buy a brick in the brand new Marika Lounge bar that will be coming on next year.
I should say a huge thank you to Annabelle, our dearest Damon, and Nessie and Andy and the twin brothers who really were here, staying here after when I've gone, and making a huge, great company.
Yeah, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming to keep me company. And of course we hope that everyone will come and join us on an evening in the Pelican restaurant. We are here most evenings, as the travel trolls know. But of course, if you want to find us and you want to be guaranteed, well, there's no doubt that on a Friday and Saturday night from around about 8 PM we will be here, and we intend to go live this coming Saturday. There she is, she's dancing, she's prancing, she's twirling, and all the positivity has come back to the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Orchin. Grazie via lavoro.
Life is only one. We're loving you to pieces and kissing you from the bottom of our 3 hearts. It's inside as well. Many kisses.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed.